Hey everyone, and welcome to Holy Grail Eats. I'm your host, Thomas Miller, the Foodie Guy. On today's episode, we return to downtown Vero Beach to try a delectable pork chop prepared at a seafood restaurant. Then just a few blocks away, I join one of our 2023 Treasure Coast MasterChef finalists in the kitchen to whip up a mouth-watering pot pie. So let's dive right in and see what these two restaurants have to offer and what I have to eat. My name is Thomas Miller. I'm a professional food blogger, and I've been on a journey for the last 9 years to find the best dishes in Indian River County. So join me as we visit a few local hotspots to taste the best that this county has to offer. This is Holy Grail Eats. Today I'm in downtown Vero Beach area to check out a fine dining restaurant. With a menu focused on seafood and a name that reflects that, how did this restaurant gain fame for an outstanding pork chop? Let's head inside and see for ourselves. This is the Oar.
The combination of flavors is creative, and when you put them all together, it becomes something greater than just a pork chop.
I haven't had a pork chop in probably 40 years, and this is delicious.
I absolutely love the room with the nautical feel, and the pairing with the pork chop and the grilled pear is just perfect.
This is a delicious meal, and the last time I was here, I had the escargot that was exquisite.
As one of the most popular items on the menu, let's head into the kitchen with Chef Chris to see how it's made. Hey Chef Chris, thanks for having me in the kitchen today.
Thanks for coming, I appreciate it.
All right, why don't you take us through the making of this amazing pork chop?
Yeah, everybody loves a pork chop. We just take a nice North Carolina pork chop. I need a little salt and pepper over here. That's all we do. Sear it with a little bit of oil.
That's a very hot pan.
Smoking hot. We have our sweet potato puree over here.
Looks delicious. So now what temperature do we cook the pork chop to? I think it's okay with a good quality product. You can cook it just a little pink in the middle.
Absolutely, yes. People order at different temperatures. Some get medium rare, medium. 170 is usually about there, a little pink, but yeah.
Okay, nice color on there, it looks great.
We're gonna throw it in the oven and let it finish off cooking.
Okay, bring it up to temperature.
Yes, sir.
All right, now that the pork chop's in the oven, what do we need to prepare in order to plate this dish?
We're just gonna take some salt and pepper and some nice pencil asparagus and throw it on our little grill plate here.
Okay, give it a nice little sear.
Yes, sir, some flavor to it. Grilled flavor on the asparagus gives a little bit of char flavor to it and grilled flavor.
Let's see what it looks like, Chris.
Golden brown and delicious.
Wow, that
looks like we talked about.
It looks amazing. So what's the first step to plating?
First step is sweet potato puree. Just do a little on the plate, kind of smear it down a little bit.
Okay.
We'll go with our pork chop. Like to lean the asparagus up on the bone there.
Okay.
We have our pear chutney here with some rosemary.
That looks delicious.
We'll put that on there, and we finish it with some sliced toasted almonds.
Gives it a little crunch, a little texture variation.
Absolutely, definitely. So here we have our pan-seared North Carolina pork chop.
All right, Chris, this pork chop looks amazing. I'm gonna get in here and take a bite and see how it tastes.
Excellent.
For the ultimate bite. Wow, Chris, that pork chop is so tender. The fat just brings a new level to that flavor profile. The chutney, as I said, is nice and sweet. It's got a little texture. And that slivered almonds on top add that perfect crunch just for that nice texture variation. Fantastic dish. Excellent job.
Thank you very much.
All right, Chris, thank you so much for having us in the kitchen here at the Oar today and making this delicious pork chop for us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for coming.
Stay tuned. More Holy Grail Eats coming up after these highlights from our previous episodes.
The Riverside Cafe is located on the Indian River and offers a great dining experience with spectacular views. The menu features a variety of classic American dishes on the menu. Experience it for yourself today. Our Mani's Cucina is located in downtown Vero Beach and offers an exquisite Italian menu of timeless classics and modern Italian dishes. Stop by today and enjoy a little slice of Italy in Vero Beach.
As one of the most distinctive eateries in Vero Beach, this funky beer and wine bar offers a light menu in a vibrant, art-filled setting. Featuring items like dessert fondue, flatbreads, and the star of the show, the chicken curry pie. Let's step inside and explore this unique spot together. This is the Kilted Mermaid.
I think my favorite thing about this dish is that it's a combination of two of my favorites, the classic pot pie and the chicken curry.
No, excellent shepherd's pie.
The fig flatbread was probably the best flatbread I've ever had.
Yeah, so the chicken curry pie, absolutely amazing. Perfect pastry, perfect chicken, and I'm British, so curry and pie together, perfect combination.
With everyone raving about the chicken curry pie, let's head into the kitchen with Chef Kaz to see how it's made. Hey Chef Kaz, thanks for having us in the kitchen today.
For showing up. Appreciate it.
Why don't you take us through and show us how you make the chicken curry pie?
I'd love to do that.
Great.
Start off, we're going to get a little oil in a pot about 320 degrees.
Okay.
We're going to start off with some really nicely diced white onion.
Nice.
And we have some brood red peppers here.
Oh, very nice.
Just going to go in there. We've got coconut milk.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
Kind of deglaze it with the coconut milk.
Usually goes very well with the curry.
Yeah, very well with the curry. This is our secret curry mix, which I can't tell you what it is.
Of course.
But it's very fragrant.
Yeah, I'm getting the aroma from that. It's wonderful.
And this is going to go in here, and this is going to sit there. We're going to bring it up to a boil.
Okay.
And we're going to let it do its thing. We're going to just cover it with a fake lid here.
Gotcha.
And that's going to sit there and reduce, and it's going to become really thick.
Okay.
And then we have our chicken.
Okay.
Which this is going to go in the oven, but we're going to add some oil to this.
All right.
We're going to add, this is a mix of another curry. So we have 3 curries, salt, pepper, and some Spanish paprika. And so we're just going to take all this and we're just going to mix it all up.
Kind of fully incorporate those spices.
I want it like dug into every little piece. And then we're just going to take this and we're going to spread this out evenly on the sheet pan.
Okay. Even cooking.
Even cooking. We need to go from corner to corner here.
Okay.
And this is going to go into a 375 degree oven.
How long?
15 minutes.
Oh, wow. Very quick then.
Yep. We don't want it overcooked because it will get dry. So this goes in and we set a timer for 15 minutes. All right. So 15 minutes is up.
Okay.
And we have this beautifully cooked chicken.
Looks great.
It's all coated and nice. And so we have this and it's all reduced. And we're just going to use our hands again. It's the easiest way. Over here, we're going to mix this all up.
Okay.
And then it's got one final finishing little touch, which is it gets fresh herbs. All right, and this is an herb mix that we make. It's chiffonade basil.
Okay.
With cilantro.
Oh, very nice.
And parsley. So this is going to go in here. We want it fresh at the end because we don't want it to get overcooked with the real fresh flavor.
You want to keep the aromatic of the fresh herbs.
Exactly, and we don't want to overcook them because they'll turn brown also.
Sure.
And then we're going to finish it off with frozen peas.
Okay.
There's a reason why we use the frozen peas. One is because we want the peas to still be green.
Okay.
And pop with the flavor.
But also still hold their shape?
They hold their shape. They don't turn brown.
Very good. It looks really, really good. All right, now that the mixture is fully incorporated and ready, what's our next step?
Well, our next step is we're going to take it. We have these special pie dishes that we have.
Kind of like a little crock in a way.
It's a little crock. And we're going to scoop this on here.
Very nice.
We have our pie dough, our pie lids right here. We're going to give a nice little design. It's going to make it puff up in the middle.
Gotcha. Plus a little venting for steam, I would assume.
Exactly.
Too.
And that's going to go on here like this.
Okay.
And then this goes in the oven.
All right. So into the oven for how long?
For about 12 minutes.
Awesome.
So it's nice and golden brown. Great. And it comes out steaming.
All right, let's check on the pot pie.
It's been about 12 minutes.
Oh, wow, that looks amazing.
Nice and golden brown. Boiling hot inside.
I like that knife work with the cuts. It kind of makes a nice little design on the top. The nice color on this crust on top here. I'm gonna get in and take a bite. Nice and hot. Great curry flavor. The chicken is so tender, it maintains its juiciness. The crust on here is just light, flaky, buttery. It is delicious. It really adds to the dish. All right, Kaz, thanks so much for having us in the kitchen today and showing us how you make this amazing curry pot pie. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
That's it for this episode of Holy Grail Eats. Stay tuned next time as we feature more local restaurants and their amazing dishes.